very similar to other artists because many people don't appreciate what you do as art, or they don't appreciate just what you do. But you get it first because you're the artist. You understand the importance of doing what you do. And sometime, maybe in our lifetime, we might not, others might not appreciate what we are doing and what it brings to the quality of our lives. It might be decades from now, or it may be next year. I don't know. But
well, I remember one thing. It was one of the first exhibits I put on like this that was about the Pabst Brewery. And I found some employee files, and I made them into a collage. And the family of a worker there came to the opening reception, and they were looking through the different artwork, and they saw this kind of letter that I prominently put in like the center of a collage, and it was about their grandfather or father or something. And not only was it a connection to them, but it actually filled in some pieces because it had the family's address, and they didn't quite know the timeline of where they were and when. So they loved it. So what I did was I took that artifact, took it off the collage, like disassembled it, made a copy of it, put the facsimile copy back into the collage, and made a new collage of the original, smaller. The original was like this big. And I made a smaller one that was like this big and gave it to the family. But the connection to people is not really something I got into this for. It was more about the objects and the building itself, like documenting the environment. But that's what I've come to learn over the years, is that there is a really strong connection with
Yes.
a lot of this history to
Right.
people.
Right.
The theater project I did, lots of people were coming up to me about that because they have such fond memories of coming into Newark in like the 30s, 40s, 50s, and watching a movie, having lunch in S. Klein. So meeting people.
That humanitarian piece is important. And of course, we won't talk about the play me and you were in. And if you know our histories, well, anyway, that was very interesting. But
That's another story.
Yeah, that is another story. Trust me.